This is my response to quote number 3 of week 2. And this quote is: "Before the contact with strangers from Europe, the Choctaws practiced communalism, critical of European individualism and possessivism. They condemned the English for allowing their poor to suffer from hunger." And when I was thinking of this, it sort of reminded me of a news article I had read recently about the movie Avatar, which apparently now is the highest grossing movie of all time. I also watched this movie over Christmas break, and I found a lot of connections between that and the Native Americans. In the movie, the Na'vi, the blue people, the natives of this planet that was conquered by, well, sort of colonized by humans from Earth, sort of fit around the same style as these Native Americans. They practiced communalism. They lived one with nature and that sort of thing. Shared everything. There was no selfishness or anything like that, and it was all a big community. And apparently, recently there have been a number of excuse me, a number of reports of depression and even suicide related to this movie. People want to end their lives here on Earth, and they see all the selfishness and stuff around them, and they want to join these people from the movie on this planet of Pandora or wherever it took place. So this is interesting. Sort of comparing this movie and this quote from the book. They were pretty similar, actually. And this is one thing that I guess has been noted over the course of history. More native populations tend to be a lot more of a community than the Western civilized city-ish populations, and for some reason our culture seems to permeate selfishness and I'm gonna get mine and don't help anyone else along the way. So this is not exactly the most the greatest way to be living, and a lot of people realize that, but we really don't have the option so much anymore to go back to this sort of community that the Choctaws and Native Americans lived in back in the day, when everything was communal and everyone shared everything with others. I guess that was the ultimate goal of communism, and even that didn't work now that with corruption and everything like that still exists. So it seems like it would be a great thing to experience at its true form, this communalism. But that was my relation from this quote to the modern day. It was pretty similar to that movie, and I'll see if I can find a link. I'm not sure if I can find that one, though. It might have been in a magazine that I threw away already, but we'll see. If I can find that, I'll post it right below the video.